Welcome back to the garage for some more car fixing action, and that's actually not exactly how I was supposed to start off this video. So I don't know exactly how action packed it's supposed to get in a garage, but well, to be fair, with what we're going to be doing today, I think if it was a real garage it would get kind of action packed, because if I was the owner of this Beamer, with how long it's been sitting on this lifter now, it's been sitting here for well over a month while I've worked away on other cars. If I was the owner of this car in real life, I think I'd be coming in and I'd be kind of running amok and kicking up murder, wondering why my car has been sitting on this lifter for so long and not getting looked at while other cars have been getting done. If we can squeeze it in as well, what we'll do is we'll have a little go at this Maserati Sebring, which I think just has a bit of car's loud, so I presume that's going to be exhaust. We're going to have gearbox, by the looks at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full gearbox needs to be done, so gearbox, transmission, a flywheel and all that stuff, and then some body panels need to be fixed, so we'll try and squeeze that one in as well. See, we've got a GT40 on the end here waiting to be restored. I might maybe keep that for a video, or maybe just do it off camera, I don't know, but that's been sitting here now for about a week and a half. It's been a little bit since I played the game, but this Beamer anyway, this has been here since a good bit before I actually even did the Dodge Challenger video, the Challenger restoration. So that's what we're going to be working on today, first of all. So what have we got wrong with this car exactly? We've got knocking sound coming from suspension. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 parts there. We already apparently know that it is one part is the shock absorber A. Sloppy car steering, a little bit to do on that. Brake problems, a good bit wrong. Right? ABS module it says anyway. So let's have a look. ABS module and the ABS pump, so we won't worry about that. We'll do the brakes. We might do the brakes first. What else have we got? Gearbox. So we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is looking like, let me see, grinding and shaking from gearbox, and gears keep slipping. Right, so that is, again, that's full gearbox, needs to be pulled out. So we'll start things off with that. And I do like to do this the odd time, work away. What I usually do actually no, I don't have them. I used to have lifters 1 and 2 both coloured blue, and then I had this lifter coloured red, because what I do is I keep lifters 1 and 2 specifically for restoration jobs, and then I keep this lifter for doing customer orders. And it's I like to do customer orders again, now and again, the odd time, just to kind of break up the monotony. Well, actually, I wouldn't really say monotony. It's not that it's monotonous, but it's it can get a bit repetitive doing restorations constantly. And I wasn't looking what gearbox that V8. Yeah, it can get a bit repetitive just doing them, because while we're here in the car, we'll have a quick look, because after a while, like those of you who do play Car Mechanic Simulator will know, you kind of get to know exactly what parts you're going to need straight away as soon as you look at a car. Like, I mean, straight away, if I was to be doing a full restoration on this car here, I already know these end links are A's, which, there you go, end link A, and so it's going to be regular sway bar. Oh, it's actually, I was going to say, because sometimes it can mix them up and give you a sway bar B, but 9 times out of 10, it would be on other cars. If it was an end link A, it'd be a front sway bar. If it was an end link B, it'd be a sway bar B, and so on. But sometimes it can mix around. So kind of caught me out there. Caught me by the short and curlies for this one, for giving an example. But right down at the back here, like, I mean, we'll see the suspension now. If this suspension was to be, say, the leaf spring suspension, straight away, I already even know now with this car what I'd need if I was doing a full restoration. Actually, I just need to go into the store, because I'm not going to be able to repair any of that stuff. Yeah, if I was to be doing a full restoration, I'd know straight away that at the front I'd need, what would it be, 12 regular sized rubber bushings, and I believe then it should be, I'll just get the gearbox real quick, yeah, it should be at the back, rubber bushing wise, another 2 regular sized rubber bushings, and I think it'd be roughly around about 6 to 8 small rubber bushings. But if it was the leaf spring, I'd need just 12. Where's the V8? Where's the V8 gearbox? It'd be just, there you are. Yeah, it'd be 12 regular sized rubber bushings for the front, and then it would be just 4 small bushings for the back. And obviously there's certain parts that you cannot fix. So say for example here now we got the flywheel. I know you can fix the, actually yeah you can fix the pressure plate, which I could have tried to do. Is it the pressure plate or is it the plate itself? I can't remember. It's one of the two anyway, but I know one of these parts you can't fix. But there is certain parts on the cars that you cannot fix. You have to buy them brand new regardless. So I mean you just pretty much go into autopilot when you're working away on a car, restoring it. So that's what I say. That's how I like to keep doing some customer orders the odd time, because it can just refresh it and make you think a little bit. Especially like if it's been a while, like I could be looking around if there was faults with the engine here. Just have a look and just make sure that should be all the gearbox sorted right. So we'll work the brakes now at the moment. Do we want to, just in case there is bushings, actually what we'll do is we'll move her into the test path. But what was I in the middle of saying there? Yeah, it can make you think. Like for example, if I was to be working on the engine with this car and I'd done all the tests on it and it told me parts that needed to be fixed, but then there was still some that were saying part not discovered, and it can make you think. And sometimes what would be happening is I'd be going around the car and the last thing I would ever think of that could be wrong with the car would be the air filter. Or it could even actually just not even, like you might cop the air filter, but it could be the air filter as base. And you don't think of it. And you'd be racking your brain there for ages trying to think, what is wrong with this bloody engine, like, you know. And it does help break up, as I say, just that repetitiveness of constantly doing the restorations. So that's what we're doing today anyway. We're working away on this Beamer, finally, which has been here for, it has to be at least 6-7 weeks now. I've had it sitting there and just not been bothered fixing it. But alright, so brake pads anyway definitely are screwed on this one. And I think that was the rears as well. We'll get it back onto the lifter for now, and then we'll just see if that's everything anyway. See if that's everything been discovered. Otherwise I might need to take it down to the test path, or our test track should I say. Well actually no, we shouldn't need it. It's only 2 parts. It seems to be all rear by the look of it. Up here is the steering. I have a fair idea what that's going to be. Like there for example, like one part not discovered on the brakes. So I guarantee now, as you can see the ABS modules down there, so I guarantee you now ABS pump should show up now in a second, because I can see that's screwed already. Right, there's the module off, and so now we're at brake problems, ABS pump. We just fly over, just see if we can repair them really quick, get them in, and then I think we should be alright under the bonnet, or the hood. We do say bonnet here in Ireland, but so we need, nope, that's the wrong one. I want to go into the shop, and we're going to need an ABS pump. Might as well keep it in that section on the brakes anyway. I was meant to actually flip the controls around. Usually I swap R1 and X. Makes it a little bit quicker when moving the cursor over a part to then start unmounting or mounting it. So well, we're gonna need to take off. Yeah, we're gonna need to take off both front wheels anyway, regardless. Oh, I need to come back out there, back out. Going through into the guts of the car, and I don't want to. Yeah, so steering rack, tie rods, end links. Yeah, so we'll take off the other wheel, and tell you what we'll do. Actually, we'll take off all 4 wheels. We'll work the back first. There's less to do on the back, I think. What have we got? What have we got on the back? We've got rear A and shock absorber cap. So it all depends on which side it's on. But to be honest, we probably need to work the brakes anyway. Alright, seems to be, yeah, it's just this side, it seems to be, is the main issue. There's a rear end link. Actually, I think I can see one part over here. That might be the 4th part that's wrong. Or worn out and needing to be replaced. Do we see right? No, it was just the back of the caliper. So it's probably Probably a bushing or something. Let's raise it up and have a little look. We'll start on this side anyway. Might as well. So there's the shock A. And the shock absorber cap, right? We know definitely obviously this rear end link. Let's just have a little scan around and see if we can figure out what part it is. They all look pretty alright, so what I'm thinking is that it's going to be possibly, yeah, I'd say it's that 12%, so that's going to bring us to all of those. So can we repair any of these is the question I'm trying to think. No, so an end link, shock absorber A, hub bearing, and a rear shock absorber cap. Okay, so we want a hub. So bearing, sway bar, rear end link, and we want shocks, which is going to be rear shock A and a shock absorber cap. And then we can get cracking. I think we'll be just working. No, we'll leave the brakes till last. We'll do the brakes last. Where is it? Oh, I already put it on. Wait, what part did I take off? Is that it? Is that it? No, hub bearing, Jesus. We've only started and I'm like, wait, what other part did I take off again? But that's what I'm saying, like, there's been a number of times where, like with parts like that, where you take off the shock or whatever, and then there's one part that's not discovered, and I'd be like, what the hell is it? And I'd be looking around and be like, I can't see anything. And the last thing that I think of, the majority of the time, would actually be the hub bearing itself. So that's there sorted, right? Yeah, we'll work the suspension and all that first. I'll finish things off then with the brakes. No, I don't want to mount them, but definitely anyway. Outer tie rod, inner tie rod. What's this end link like? It's looking a little dodgy. 12%, so definitely needs that. We get the other ones over this side off. We'll have a look. I have a feeling that maybe a rubber bushing or two is a little bit worse for wear. So our steering rack needs to come out as well. And this end link. Right, let's have a little look at our list and see if that's everything. So yeah, that was the rear end. Sloppy car steering, we have everything. So yes, up to 2 sway bar. Oh, sorry, rear end link. Yeah, so 2 outer tie rods, 2 inner tie rods, steering rack, and sway bar. All right, so yeah, that's it, and then it's just the brakes. So let's buy all of those. So we need a steering rack. Actually, steering rack, I'm pretty sure you can fix, so might be a little less. It's not really much in the price difference, but no, it's that badly varnished. Actually, I think it's 15% or higher is when you can fix them. So we're gonna want to head in here again. Anyway, we want 2 end link A's. We need tie rods. So 2 inner, 2 outer, steering rack. That was it, wasn't it? Again, I'm losing track. Losing track again. We'll throw all these parts in anyway if I'm missing it, and then. Right, one brand new steering rack. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod. And we'll throw that end link on. Right, so that's all that done, and just the brakes. Should be just the brakes anyway. Yeah, just the brakes. So we're gonna need, we've got caliper, pads. How many pads actually have we got there? 2 pads. Now I know I've got a caliper at the rear left. One disc. I'm going to assume that that's the back one where that or where that caliper needs to be done. Let's have a little look at these. These seem alright, but then again, like, I mean, the pads. I'll check it anyway. Alright, that caliper's fine. Ooh, down to 1% on that pad. Disc looks fine itself anyway. There's a little bit of rust, but it's nothing to worry about really at all there. Let's get back into the brake section. Might as well just get this side done. There you go, track onto it. That's why I like to swap R1 with X, makes it a little bit quicker. Oh, I forgot to do that before starting to record. Right, we can get this wheel back on. If we zoom back out, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, one done, and certainly this caliper is absolutely banjaxed. What is... Caliper cylinder's fine. What's this? Brake pad, like that brake pad is fine, right, so we can throw that back on. Let's have a little quick look really and see, what am I walking into? Bloody toolkit. Have you had an accident at work? That wasn't your fault. Right, so we're going to need to buy a brand new caliper. But yeah, I think that would have been my fault, just walking into a toolkit and falling over it. And that is 2 done. Right, I think it's just the rear left. I think. I'm going into install mode again. Certainly anyway, this caliper, what is... Cylinder's fine. The pad, like, pad's fine. Alright, so the pad is actually on the other side. Or was it just the one pad? Let's zoom in again. I'm pretty sure I don't have auto zoom. Yeah, pretty sure I don't have auto zoom turned on. Don't know why it's doing that. Again, see, look, I'm going into install, but yeah, here we are. Here's the disc that's fecked up as well. So definitely a caliper and pad, and then the disc. I'll just buy all brand new because they are completely screwed. And get this caliper on, and that should be this car done, unless I have forgotten something else. But I'm pretty sure I didn't. Pretty sure that's it. All 4 wheels are on and accounted for. Yeah, we'll lower her down onto the ground. And I am sure the owner is pretty happy to finally get the car back after sitting here for somewhere in the region of about 6-7 weeks, at least that anyway. Right, get out of the garage. We're done with you. Let's just clear out the inventory. Ooh, got a case. What do we get? Well, we got some stuff that is, it's pretty much actually, it's gonna go here in the warehouse and it's never gonna be touched again. I don't think I've actually got any room left in the first warehouse, so go down to warehouse 2, there should be a bit of space in there. Yeah, alright. There to never be seen again. Which I should actually do that, I should actually start working through the warehouse whenever I'm restoring cars or even fixing them up. Save a bit of money, make a bit more. So what's wrong with this again? Car's loud, 2 parts, so that's straight away it's exhaust. Gearbox, need to strip the whole lot out, similar to before, and then body. Alright, so we'll start. Tell you what, we'll start off with the exhaust. Let me have a look and just make sure. Oh, excuse me. Make sure it's not a manifold. No, it is. Right, so let's take that off. And we're actually going to need to take off both manifolds, so we can get the front exhaust section out, because clearly that is the other culprit that needs to be fixed. So it's going to be front exhaust section severing. Up you go. And right, camera's all over the place. Need to get a feel for the camera now again. Yeah, definitely that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can't repair them. So severing, front exhaust section severing, and we are going to need. Which manifold was it? Is it an i4? No, it wasn't the i4B, was it? No, it's the i6. Yeah, the i6. Pretty sure it's the i6 anyway. I'll probably be proved wrong on that now in a second. But no, pretty sure it is. So I'll just throw that back on. I'll tell you what, while we're here, it will save putting the car down and then back up again. Take the gearbox off. Oh, I might actually need to, depending on the starter. Ah, shit. It has to be a fucking normal starter. So, what do we want to run out? We need to bring it back down. It's handy when it's a V8 starter because you can just take it off without having to bring the car down. But while we're here, might as well throw the exhaust manifolds back on. At least it was an i6 manifold. And that one's just borderline worthy of being on the car. Right, let's get the starter off. And put it back up again. What I'm thinking of doing is actually restarting, starting up a brand new profile, and maybe recording some of them, if not all of them. Sort of doing like working up from the bottom all the way up to where the garage would be now. Not covering just all the random jobs, but just what I suppose you could say would be the story jobs, the ones where the cars have a little bit of a story, like it does have a person coming in and saying, oh, such and such a thing happened with the car or whatever, and I don't know why I came back out, but I do need to check what gearbox that is actually. i4 rear wheel drive, okay. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. Now I know there is numerous YouTubers have already done that, but I haven't done it yet myself, so maybe something I might consider doing. i4 rear wheel drive. But I have got another couple of ideas in the pipeline for getting a bit of a rotation working on the Saturday videos. One game which has been out for quite a while. I think there's actually a second game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one on the way. I haven't heard anything for a while on the way out. But I'm thinking of revisiting Dying Light, doing a playthrough of that. I was just scrolling through the library on the PS4 there the other day, and I just happened to spot it. I was like, I haven't played that for a good while now. I think there's a lot more content actually for it now as well, because say it's been a long time. But once I finished it, that's it. I never went back near it, and I'm pretty sure they have been updating that game quite a lot. I'm not sure exactly how much content there is now, but did I install everything underneath that car, because I don't want to have to lift it back up again. But we're all sorted there anyway. Right, body, right, we need to take off the hood. The bonnet, it's called a bonnet. Let me see, right, the trunk. I am literally just repairing what you want repaired, mate. Just repairing what you want repaired, although the fucking car's in bits. Rear bumper. Left tail light, right tail light, okay. Right tail light, rear bumper, left tail light, and what was the last one? Front window. So I'll see what we can fix anyway. Might be able to fix a couple of parts. Alright, the trunk. What's the minimum? What's the minimum repair on it, actually? 40%, so I mean I don't even need to go up to 100% on them. So we'll just do the one tap on that. Minimum 40%, that was at 44. So, oh well, you wanted it fixed. Well, there you go. We'll see if that actually counts, because that's something I've never done. I've never actually, why am I going in there? No, see, look, I'm all screwed up. Assemble, that's what I want to do. Yeah, because I've never actually done it where I haven't. Repair with minimal parts condition, 40%. But yet it's saying, oh, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I can take the thing off. There you go. Because, yeah, I've never actually tried that. I've always gone with repairing it to be 100%. Well, it wasn't working for me there, anyway, it wasn't classing as being fixed. Whereas, now it is, at 100%. I mean, I wouldn't mind. That front bumper's a bit underscrewed. So I've said the front bumper, look at the whole fucking car, like. In bits. Just remember to put the license plate back on as well. Which, I mean, look, your license plate is screwed. We couldn't repair that right, so we're going to have to go body shop. Nope, don't want to buy that. We want, so, rear bumper and the tail lights. Rear bumper, alright, there we are. And we actually need front window as well. I think that's it. I think it is, isn't it? I don't recall taking anything else off the car. That it? That is it, alright. I always like to bring it back down onto the ground once they're finished. Don't know why. I just do. Alright, be gone from the garage. Oh mind, I only brought that one into the garage just before starting to record. But yeah, that poor Beamer's been sitting over there for nearly 2 months. But right, let's clear out the inventory of all. Oh, we've got another box for more stuff to be thrown into the warehouse, never to see the light of day again. Let's have a quick look, see what we got. Is that fuel rail? Oh, I think we got a barn map. We did, perfect, because I was actually running short of them and a crankshaft as well. So what I'll do is we'll throw the fuel rail and the crankshaft into the warehouse, as I say, never to see the light of day again. And I'll add the. Oh, I did actually have space in the first warehouse. Alright, fair enough. We'll add that onto the list, so we can get a few more cars. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Anyways, just repair that Beamer, which is finally gone, and that Sebring, which I just finished. As I did say at the start of the video, I do have this GT40 here ready for a restoration. Rescued from the junkyard, so I don't know. I may or may not do a video on this one. See how I feel. To be perfectly honest, it is a great car to work on. So actually, I think I will do a video. It might be I'll leave it here for a couple of weeks. Let's say it'll be another couple of weeks. Let's say I do want to play around. I'm gonna probably do a couple of dummy runs real quick on the other couple of games. Do it. First one being Dying Light, and the other one is actually a little thing that I want to try, a little challenge thing that I want to try in Hitman 2. So I'm gonna do a few dummy runs on them and see how they're working out in regards to getting them good for times, so the videos don't go on for too long. But yeah, I think we'll keep the GT40 here for the next Car Mechanic Simulator video for a full restoration, and see how well that one goes, and hopefully you do enjoy it when it does come around. But we're going to leave this video here after repairing those two cars. I hope you did enjoy it if you made it this far in the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you all tomorrow for the upcoming Formula 1 2019 Grand Prix, the Austrian Grand Prix. Until then, take care, have yourself a good one, and bye for now.